recent trip to Las Vegas. Excuse me. After a recent trip to Las Vegas, I convinced myself that I needed to become a magician on the internet. The interweb needs more guys that can deliver magic with a style distinct only to them, changing lives one at a time. I present to you Millennial Magic through a series of 5 tricks. You will learn the skills that I have learned from the masters of the art of magic. My first trick requires imagination, ingenuity, and a skill that not everyone has. This one is called expedited androgenetic alopecia. I'm going to count to 3, and my appearance will drastically change. 1, 2, 3. Right. Now that we got that out of the way, we'll progress to my next trick. I'm going to change a terrible video game for the Nintendo 64 into a better video game from the Nintendo 64. Be careful, because sleight of hand is everything to a magician. Now, it has become the best-selling game of all time. If you weren't impressed with that trick, that's okay, because I've got more. I've got a deck of bicycle playing cards, standard issue, stamped by the US Player Card Company. Nothing special about these cards. There's no little hidden dots, anything like that. So, who doesn't love a classic card trick? Pick a card, any card you want. Perfectly legal here. Alright. There's your card. Alright, don't show anybody. So you think you know where this trick is going, and maybe you should. But I'm going to pick the card that you just took directly from this deck. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Thinking. Oh, what was it? If you ever want a guy like me to do a magic show, feel free to reach out. Was this your card? I hope so. If it wasn't, I'm gonna have to fire myself. And for free, we'll do the age-old game with 52 pickups. Okay. If that was a little bit of a mind-blowing trick, or perhaps an unimpressive trick, I've got another. I'm going to turn this great movie, this iconic film, into a terrible film derivative of its original source material. Are you ready? And I count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5. terrible. Good, terrible. Good, terrible. Good, terrible. Okay, one more trick. And I think it's about time I hang up the magic for today. It's the kind of trick you would never expect from a no-name guy that doesn't do a lot of tricks. I didn't learn this from Chris Angel. I didn't learn this from David Blaine. I didn't learn this from David Copperfield. I'm going to change this VHS tape into a used DVD copy of a film you probably haven't heard of. 1, 2, 3. The Buttercream Gang. What's even more special is that this is the end of this segment. Be entertained, my friends, and know that you could be a magician too, just like me, using household props and your personality as it oozes with potential.